Hi guys, I just made it to Perfect Choice Nursery. It was a 2-hour drive down south and I'm somewhere in between Miami and Fort Lauderdale area, but I am so excited to be back here. I was here last weekend and I'm here with the purpose to buy Alocasia variegated Frydek. I did spot a starter plant last weekend for $45, so I still hope they're here. But if you follow my Instagram and my Instagram stories, then you know that my boyfriend ordered the plants from me on Etsy through Sunshine Green's shop, but I never received the plants. I did receive the wrong plants, but I'm gonna talk about it towards the end of this video. But for now, I want to show you the nursery and what they sell there. It's one of the greatest exotic plant nurseries on the east side of Florida in my experience, so I'm excited to show you what plants they sell there, and hopefully I will get my variegated Frydeks there. This is how it looks like right when you walk in. Like, you can see so many exotic plants right away. But I'm gonna start on this corner right here. We have some philodendrons here. Some other philodendrons. I think these are philodendron melanochrysum and these are philodendron lupinum. They are really pretty. And more philodendrons. Wow, look at these cool alocasias. They look like Alocasia poly, but they are Alocasia nobilis. And we have more alocasias here. Let's see, what is this one? Alright, and there's a lot of them here. And some longiloba purple. They are pretty long. Alocasia aurea. That is a great variegation. I wanted to show you these massive leaves. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. They are huge. They have some philodendron ring of fire here for $45. Some syngoniums, variegated ones. There's some pink variegation. And so these look like what I received from the Sunshine Greens. This is definitely not Frydek, it's Alocasia odora batik. So it might be this plant or the Mahorhiza splash. I'm not quite sure still yet. But this is how the leaves will look when they get bigger. I mean, they're definitely splashy. A lot of philodendrons. And this is a nice long hallway just full of plants. Wow, this is a cool philodendron. I love the variegation on it. More odora batik, but look, I found a cat here. So cute. Soaking up the sun. Hi. Some pink plants. These are, let's see, and a lot of succulents and cactuses. And I think down that hall there's a lot of outdoor plants. Let's see what's over there. Oh, I like that philodendron. That is gorgeous. And some pottery. Here's some cute plant trellis. eggplant shape. There's some honeycomb. And is this a monstera leaf or maybe a philodendron leaf? But these are pretty cute for $11. Wow, these pots look like a disco ball. Wow, this is a huge philodendron white princess, but I definitely see some pink here as well, so I'm not sure if it's a mix of both, but it looks pretty cool. A lot of orchids here. Monstera Thai constellation. We have some Alocasia jacquelines here. They're so cute when they're so tiny. And we have Alocasia dragon scale variegations here. I bought one from them last weekend and I am really happy with the purchase. Alright, and this is what I came here for. Look at this, guys. Alright, and so these are my options. I really like this one. This one has a pretty great variegation. And probably this one. So I'm gonna get 2 plants. And this one here looks really variegated, so that might be quite risky to get, but they have some great options here. And this is my favorite room here. This is like all exotic anthuriums, some monsteras, alocasias. Right here they have monstera variegated. Monstera albo. Monstera aurea. Alright guys, look what I just bought. I am so excited. I finally have Alocasia variegated Frydek, an Alocasia I've been dying to get for so long, and finally this wait is over. And look at this cuties. I went to Wawa gas station. I am actually pretty hungry and I bought myself a veggie sandwich and my favorite Oreo milkshake. It's actually cookies and cream, I think, but it's with Oreos in it too, so it's so good. You need to get this if you live in Florida or anywhere that has a Wawa gas station, guys. The Oreo milkshake is the best. Are you kidding me? I am so happy. All right, and now let's talk about the Sunshine Greens Edgy Shop and my experience with them. As you know, I mentioned earlier, my boyfriend wanted to give me one of my wishlist plants for Christmas, which is Alocasia variegated Frydek, and sadly it didn't arrive in time. And we weren't really thinking anything of it. We just kept waiting patiently, and we did message the owner like back and forth every now and then just to get updates. And finally we did receive the package in the middle of February, so it was like already like 2.5 months later, but I was really excited. I received the package and I even did an unboxing video here on YouTube. I was really excited. Like when I opened the package, I thought to myself like, okay, these plants look a little different than I expected, but I realized that these plants didn't grow from a corm and they're probably tissue culture plants, which I have had no experience with. So I was like, you know, they might be different because of that reason. But I did post the plants on my Instagram and I started receiving messages from people that, honey, this is not an Alocasia variegated Frydek, like this might be something else, just to let you know. And I was a little upset because, you know, I already had the thought that there might be something else, but I didn't think anything much of it. So these are the plants that I received from the Sunshine Greens, and you might have seen the unboxing video. Just ignore that. It's not Alocasia Frydek. These are definitely not. And I still don't know. A lot of people say that they might be the Mahorhiza Splash Alocasia, which I'm starting to think that way. But yeah, do you see how much different they look? Like, let me just, so you can compare. Like, do you see how different they are? I mean, they do look a little bit alike because of, you know, the variegation, but Alocasia Frydek has more darker green than the Mahorhiza Splash. And velvet, this is like velvety versus like this one is like more shiny, so now I can definitely tell them apart. So after I came to a realization that I didn't receive the right plants, I texted the owner again, and he said, yes, I'm so sorry about this. These are definitely not Frydeks and might be the Mahorhiza Splash, but we'll send out the right plants to you like as soon as possible. So then a week goes by and we haven't heard anything from them, didn't get any USPS updates. So we texted them again and they said, just created the shipping label. I'm like, what? A week goes by and you are creating the shipping label like just right now. Like, what were you doing before that? So he created the shipping label on March 4th, and then a whole week goes by. We checked the USPS tracking again on March 11th, and there's new updates. And USPS, they are never that late with the updates, so it's definitely not their fault. I think the owner just never sent out the plans. I went to Reddit just to see what people say about this Etsy shop, and I read a lot of bad reviews, guys, about like people having the same experience as I have, like where they receive wrong plans. Some people never even received any plans, they even don't get refunds. So I told my boyfriend, like, cancel the order like right away. I think we just got scammed and we will never receive the plans. And then my boyfriend texted him like, you know, what is going on? Like, you know, we read a lot of like unhappy posts on Reddit and stuff like that. So he did cancel the order, and he says, the owner, the order should have been already handed off to USPS. I'm not sure why it hasn't updated yet. I see, unfortunately, you already opened a case and got a refund. It looks like you will now be receiving the plans for free. And he also says, I understand it's a little challenging when you have thousands of clients, no team, and limited time in the day. I work probably 15 hours a day, every single day. I have thousands of orders in my queue, hundreds of emails to answer, and a lot other things to handle in my day-to-day life. I am not trying to make an excuse. I am just simply trying to let you know that I am trying my hardest out there. But this is definitely not an excuse to like send your customers like wrong plans. Like these, for example, these are not variegated Frydek, and to even wait like 3 months to ship out, you know, your orders. Like, no wonder you have like so many unhappy customers, and you know, people will not return back to you. They will not order from you again just because of their experience, like the bad experience they had. He is, or she is, I don't know who's behind that account, but the person is apparently 23 years old. He works on another job and he runs this Sunshine Greens Etsy shop basically like alone. So if you have like so many orders on Etsy, why do you not hire any help? So I went to the website and they have, let's see, 98,000 sales. This is a lot, guys. It is literally the next day. My boyfriend went to pick up his parents from the Orlando airport, and he sent me the screenshot of the USPS delivery update. And guys, I cannot believe it. It says the mail is delivered. And look what I just picked up. Like, this is unbelievable. Like, yesterday I was pretty upset about this whole situation, and which is still lame because at the end of the day I still waited 3 months to receive the plans, and my boyfriend canceled the order, so I never even like expected to receive the right plans from them. But yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. I literally just picked up the package from the mailbox. I do think it's variegated Frydek. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do about this situation anymore. Because yesterday I was pretty sure we just got scammed and I was pretty upset. But now I have a package, guys. Should we open it and see what's in it? I gotta say, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know what to expect, but I don't know, it's kind of shocking to me. I don't know, I just didn't expect to receive the plant, like, at all. I'm just so confused, like, why did it take so long to deliver the right plant? Oh boy. Let's see, there are some plants in here. Alright, so 1 and 2. And it says 2 variegated Frydek here. So let's see. Alright, they're definitely heavier than the last plants I received from them. Gosh, guys, they are definitely variegated Frydek. Oh my goodness, I seriously can't believe they actually shipped out the right plants. Wow, look at this one. Now you can tell, like, I can tell that this is variegated Frydek. The last one I received from them, it looked so different. I was gonna hesitate, but wow. 3 months of waiting, guys. But she's finally here, and now I feel pretty bad because we canceled the order. We canceled the order before we even knew we were gonna receive the plants. Wow. I'm still pretty shocked, guys, about this whole situation. I mean, it's a happy ending overall, but it's just the waiting was too long, and it was a very poor communication from their end. Alright, let's see the other one. Wow. And they are big too. This leaf is pretty green, the newest one, but this one's really nice. Wow, guys. And here they are. And these are how they look. I mean, the variegation is really good. So yeah, I don't know why it took them so long to ship out the right plants, and why didn't they even deliver the right plants in the first place. You know, if it was my business, I would just pay very close attention to make sure that the customers receive the right plants, and as soon as possible. So they are both wrapped around the plastic and they are in moist soil. So I think I'm gonna propagate them in fluval because that's what I did with my other plants I received from them, and they are doing really well, pretty well, and they didn't go through any shock. But yeah, I want to see how the root system is looking. Well, let's see. Alright, so I don't know how I'm gonna get this out. They are in this little pocket here again. So that's gonna be a project. But the roots look really healthy and established. I just don't know how I'm gonna get it out, because I think, yeah, so let's see, because I definitely want to propagate them in fluval and keep them there for a little while before I transfer them into my DIY soil. Or maybe I should keep them in this soil. I don't know what to do, guys. I think I'm gonna go for the fluval. Alright, let me just tilt the camera a little down so you can see what I'm doing. Rinse the plants underwater, and I try to get as much soil off the roots as possible. These looks like they are cuttings. They definitely didn't grow from a corm. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, thankfully the roots look really healthy and long, and I don't spot any root rot, so that's a good sign. And let's see, I'm gonna put them here for now. I think I'm gonna mix the stratum with perlite this time, just to make it more aerated, just in case. I use this fluval stratum. This one is seriously the best. And I use this organic perlite. I just got it from a local big box store. So I'm just gonna mix it. And I am running low on stratum, so I probably need to get more soon. something like this. I just hope I have enough fluval for this. I don't know, we'll see. A little bit more. All right, and one is ready. Now let's do the other one. Yeah, so since the roots are a little longer on this one, I'm just gonna cut off just a little bit like this. Yes, and the bag is empty. Let's see. Let's see, I might just take a little bit off from here, unfortunately, just to make it more even. And here they are. Let's see, there's definitely a little bit more perlite on top, but that's okay. Perlite works as well. I've never actually used perlite for propagation, but I know they do really well if you mix it with full stratum. It just makes it like more aerated, so the roots can breathe a little better, although I haven't had any issue with just using fluval itself. Alright, and now I just have to water them. I have my distilled water right here, and I actually got a little bit of more fluval from my other props. I just want to fill the top with a little bit of more fluval just so the plant will be more stable. So I'm just gonna fill the top with a little bit of more fluval. Alright guys, it looks like my boyfriend just made it and the parents are in town, so let me just quickly say hi to them and I'll be back. These plants are done, so all I have to do is just water them, and I actually love the look of perlite and stratum like mixed together. I think that's what I'm gonna do from now on. And I'm not gonna give them too much water like right away, because I can see that some leaves are kind of see-through, especially the white part, so they might have been a little over-watered. Alright, so I'm gonna like keep it like this. Alright, and here they are. So yeah, I basically got these plants for free, but I see it as a learning experience for them, because you have to be on top of your orders and ship out the plants as soon as you can in order to be successful and having customers return back to you. But if I would have known that I was gonna receive these plants, I would have never gone down to Miami and buy the variegated Frydeks from them. Like, I got these plants literally 2 days after I went down to Miami, and now I have 4 variegated Alocasia Frydeks. Like, look at this. So now I just have to find them a spot, and hopefully they will do good and don't go through any shock. Thankfully the last ones I got from them didn't go through any shock, and they are pushing out a lot of new growth, so hopefully these will do the same for me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna water now the rest of my collection. It is Thursday and it's watering day. I usually water my plants twice a week, on Mondays and on Thursdays, so that's what I'm gonna do now. And let me know if you have ordered anything from the Sunshine Greens Etsy shop and how was your experience with it. Thankfully I had a happy ending and I did receive the plants. It just took a while, but I hope you enjoyed the video and I will talk to you soon.